Matt, we got some breaking news.
We do. Vladimir Putin is saying that the loss of this Russian warplane today was due to backstabbing. He says that Russia has an agreement with the U.S. as far as the safety of planes over Syria, and that Turkey is part of that agreement. So he's very angry about this, saying that the plane was a kilometer away from the Turkish border when it was shot. It landed 4 kilometers away from the Turkish border when it was downed. He says this will have serious consequences for Russia's relationship with Turkey, and that he's going to do something in order to show them that he takes this very seriously. So it'll have serious consequences again for the ties with Turkey. I want to make clear that the Turkish government has supported Turkmen rebels in Syria against Bashar al-Assad's government. Now, Russia, of course, not only supports Bashar al-Assad's government, but supplies them with Su-24 planes. So Syrians are flying these jets as well as Russians flying these jets, and that could make for a misunderstanding in Turkey.
All right, Vladimir Putin simply saying we won't tolerate this. What do you make of this, Marty?
I still would like to know, did he say anything about the fate of the pilots? I guess he did not. I think a lot will be determined on where they are and whether they get back quickly.
But it doesn't sound like he's walking it back down.
No, no, no. But this,
he's not taking
he can't
tension out of the situation.
He can't do
that. I do
that.
worry, though, that his natural impulse is always to go so strong, so heavy, so aggressive. Given the climate that we're in, that is not exactly the kind of statement that's going to de-escalate.
And you sort of do wonder what happened at the moment that the Turkish pilots were going back to headquarters and saying, should we go or not? And somebody decided to say yes. Interesting.
There you go. Putin says Russian warplane in no way threatened Turkey. He says loss of Russian warplane today due to backstabbing, which we covered the incident, serious consequences for Turkey's ties. We really have to break down what this means from a business perspective in terms of being these images we're showing right now of the jet being shot down. I mean, these are big, big trading partners. So what does this mean for a country as small as Turkey? You've got to think their exports to a place as big as Russia, this could be a massive hit to their economy.
And Turkey has not been having an easy time recently with its economy.
No. And I think that's I mean, the trading partner and the synergies there and sort of in all sorts of markets that it's one of their main trading partners. And I think you'll see him come down heavy. I think you'll see him come down hard. I think the repercussions of this could be quite lasting for Turkey, at least over the next, several months. And it's exactly the wrong time. Had this even been 3 weeks ago and this had happened, we would have seen, I think, much less global attention. But now the eyes of the world are on this.
But Turkey being at odds with Russia, what does that do for Turkey and the rest of the world? From a tourism and travel standpoint, are people from the rest of the world going to want to go to Turkey, a country that is potentially at odds with Vladimir Putin?
Well, it depends on the Putin response. If he decides to do something particularly aggressive and destabilize the area even more than it is now, it will have a very chilling effect on tourism.
And we can only hope that that doesn't happen.
Right.
But you have to bear in mind, Turkey is part of NATO. And you have to be, both sides have to be very careful right now about escalating this. Because you could get in a situation you don't want to be in really fast.
And you also have to bear in mind, though, you have no idea what Vladimir Putin could do or say at any time. The fact that someone's a member of NATO, that's not something Vladimir Putin necessarily cares about.